Hello everyone and welcome back guys to more F1 2018 news. And just this morning, Codemasters have revealed a brand new trailer for the, well I say trailer, a brand new sort of teaser trailer for the F1 2018 game. With obviously the Paul Ricard French Grand Prix coming out this weekend. Obviously they really want to try and tease the new game obviously with a new track. So obviously they've come around with some footage from Paul Ricard, and what I've basically done today then is try to obviously cut out a lot of sort of this obviously footage of just the drivers so we can see what the in-game is looking like. So obviously I will leave a link to the full trailer down in the description. I would actually really recommend going and checking it out. You know, it's actually quite good. It's about 5.5 minutes, 6 minutes. But basically, yeah, as I said, what I've done is I've cropped out all of the sort of the drivers talking and things. So we've pretty much only got in-game footage, and I've had to mute it as well because it just chops between different things, and obviously that wouldn't be particularly good. But unfortunately as well, due to obviously compression and re-uploading and things, the quality doesn't look as good as obviously it did on the real video. So yeah, again, obviously another reason to really go and check out the full video by Formula 1. As I said, you know, I'll leave that down in the description. But may I just say, this game does look absolutely incredible so far. Paul Ricard, the whole lighting system on this game does look absolutely fantastic. So for this video, what Codemasters have effectively done is they've brought in Esteban Ocon, Romain Grosjean and Pierre Gasly, obviously all three of the French drivers, and then also Carlos Sainz from Renault as well, obviously with it being Renault's home Grand Prix as well. So we've got quite a lot of, you know, sort of different footage from a few of the different cars, and obviously all around the track, having a good look around the whole circuit in its entirety, and all different camera views as well. Obviously you can see Romain Grosjean's Haas cockpit there as well, which is obviously really good to see, because I'm honestly considering doing cockpit for career mode and league racing next game. I don't know really why, but I sort of want to try it out. Something a little bit different, but obviously we'll have to wait and see as of about that. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, the lighting looks absolutely fantastic. You know, there's certainly a lot of this footage is definitely screenshot worthy on the whole. Obviously, if you're able to get it on like 4K or whatever, say if you're on PC with like a 4K display or something, I would highly recommend going in and having a look at it, obviously in a lot finer detail, because it does look absolutely fantastic so far. You know, obviously it's done in probably, you know, sort of the perfect lighting situation, obviously in these shots as well. It just absolutely shines and is fantastic to see. Unfortunately, there wasn't too much in-game footage from this first sort of video that Codemasters have made, so I've played it over and over. So we've got roughly about 1 minute and 10 worth of in-game footage on the whole. So obviously what I've done is I've replayed it a couple of times over, and obviously as you can see, based on obviously everything from in the game, it obviously looks like, well, as you'd expect nowadays, the cars are all very different to each other now, obviously, where every team obviously tries to attack the, you know, rules and regulations with different strategies. Obviously all of the cars do look very different, and from what the drivers were saying, you know, obviously there's an element of saying the right thing as well, but obviously they were all really supporting the game, you know, saying how good it is. I know Esteban Ocon actually does play a lot of games as well. You know, I think I've seen him on Gran Turismo Sport quite a bit in the past, so maybe down the line I'll have to try and get into some of his GT Sport lobbies as well. But yeah, the track, the whole details from in the game, obviously I'm sure with it being the first time they've gone to Paul Ricard, you know, they've really focused on trying to make the graphics as top-notch as they possibly can around at this circuit. Obviously, if you did miss out yesterday's upload, I did actually make a video on the mod on Assetto Corsa for Paul Ricard as well. Obviously, I drove around that in a 2017 spec with a Halo Ferrari Formula 1 car. So obviously, if you want to go check that out, I would highly recommend doing so. You know, you sort of get to see a full lap from this circuit as well. But yeah, overall, this track is looking absolutely fantastic. You know, I don't think they made too many particularly big changes with the lighting. Obviously, I think a few weeks ago now, this must have been, I made a comparison between F1 2017 and F1 2018 as well. If you want to go check that out, will be in the eye at the top right hand side of your screen. Just click that and obviously you'll be able to get a link over to that as well. But obviously, it seems like they're making some interesting changes. I know in one of the early articles I saw, obviously they were trying to make a bit of a difference, you know, with the clouds, with the lighting as well. So obviously trying to create more of a realistic atmosphere, and obviously that is really, you know, what a lot of, you know, sort of casual viewers really want to see. You know, they want to just have an immersive, real experience that isn't too difficult. You know, obviously it wants to be very approachable. I think probably the best way to describe it is Simcade for the Formula 1 games as well. But yeah, so far this trailer is looking absolutely fantastic, as I said. But yeah, I think that'll do us for today, guys, obviously sort of just wanted to give you a bit of an in-depth look into Paul Ricard on the new F1 2018 game. Obviously, as I said, you know, I would highly recommend going out and checking out the interviews that they did with the drivers as well. Obviously, for this, I sort of didn't want to, you know, just have the trailer running in the background, you know, sort of no edit on it. Obviously, people are interested really in the actual in-game graphics and everything. So, obviously, that's really what I wanted to try and focus on in this video. So, obviously, hopefully, if you guys have gotten on to enjoy that, do not forget to like, subscribe if you're new around here and you want to see more F1 2018 news content. You know, really trying to focus on this new launch of the Formula 1 games. But yeah, as I said, thank you all so much for watching this video. Do not forget to like, subscribe if you're new around here as well. And I will see you guys next time for a brand new video.